Welcome back, everyone, to our Magic the Gathering set explorations on Rocket Rabbit Commentaries. And in this episode, we'll be going through the Requested Cloud Planar Chaos, which is mostly a color shifting set. As a result of it being a color shifting set, there's a lot of relatively powerful and iconic reprints that are in this set that have been color shifted. And yeah, we'll be going through several of them, as well as a couple of the more unique things that have been included in this set. I'm going to be running Simic, specifically because Simic is where a majority of the flyers are, and you know me, I'm addicted to flyers, as well as a couple other relatively high power things that I want to show off. Well, potentially. I am still, well, not totally recovering, partially recovering from my brief spat at the Backstreet Boys reunion tour. So
yes, the Backstreet Boys reunion tour. It was quite a festival. Oh yeah, and when Gerdak contacted me this morning and said that he was just done ringing in the ears, of course, from the high decibels and the amplifier speakers, I said yes, of course, I would love to destroy you in Planar Chaos matchup.
Honestly, he likely will, because my stuff is a bit too expensive. You're running mono black archetype specific rebels, right?
Rebels, yes. Mono black, yes. Other things too, yes. That this set really locks you into like one or two colors. Don't even think about doing three. I would hardly do two, which is why I'm interested to see how your deck shall perform under these circumstances. There is only one non-basic land in the entire set, and it's the legendary Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth. And
which I'm not running because I'm not running black, so.
Precisely. And there also are no artifact creatures, so
That's because it's a really old set.
At the mercy of very awkward color draws at the start of the game. And I highly recommend a monocolor. I think mono blue would be the runner-up, honestly.
All right, let us begin.
Yes, to victory.
One of the more interesting things about this set is actually the fact that we have a lot of color shifted slivers. And honestly, I was really hoping that one of us, god damn it, would actually be able to run the slivers. But it's a 5-color archetype, and there's not really enough. There's not really enough support for it to actually work out like that.
No.
Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna keep.
I'm gonna also keep. Yeah, this looks cool. And, yeah, I guess I'll go first. Swamp, end turn.
All right, then.
So by color shift, I should note also that a lot of the effects that we've come to attribute to very specific colors, like +1 +X +X is to green, as target player loses X life is to black, and so on, that the abilities that you find associated with some colors somehow have found themselves on other colors instead.
For example, by paying a single green mana, I can bring out Essence Warden, which is a color-shifted Soul Warden.
Basically, because it does the exact same thing. Alright now, that puts me in danger, because that is a powerful ability right there. I'm going to put down a Swamp and then tap 1 in order to enchant the Essence Warden with the Vampiric Link.
Ooh.
So from now on, any damage that it deals causes me to gain that much life.
Yep.
And that's on players and creatures.
Okay.
It also works for like a red creature that deals damage as part of its ability.
I'm going to spend 2 in order to summon the Gossamer Phantasm. And I'm not sure if this was the first instance of us having illusion creatures, but yeah, a majority of the illusion creatures happen to have the sacrifice on target ability. So with that, I will end. Oh, I actually gain a life because of Essence Warden.
Yes, you do. Haha. Hee hoo hoo. Alright, this is looking pretty sweet. I'm going to pay 1 in order to cast another Vampiric Link. And I'm going to enchant your Gossamer Phantasm. Now that it's been targeted by an enchantment, it dies.
It has been made successfully sacrificed.
All glory to the vampires. Oh, yes, and I will end my turn at that, because I forgot it was still my turn for a second.
Alright, then. Now, the question is, do I want to go into that right now? Honestly, I think I do.
I don't think
I'm going to spend 2 in order to summon the Kavu Predator, and I'll gain an additional life, and then I'm going to have my Essence Warden swing at you for 1 damage.
Whenever an opponent gains life, put that many +1/+1 counters on the Predator. Well, that is a really cool ability right there. So the order of operations is, after I declare no blockers, I take 1 damage, but because the Essence Warden had to deal damage in order to do it, I gain a life back, and the Kavu Predator gets a +1/+1 counter. That's pretty cool right there.
Yep. All right, and with that, I will end.
All right. So you like life? You like having chances to I don't know, make your way? I'm gonna pay 4 to cast Miri the Cursed.
All right.
I fucking love this creature because I own it. Flying, first strike, and a haste with which I can swing at you for 3, and if it kills a creature, it gains a +1/+1 counter. Or actually, it doesn't even have to kill; it just has to deal damage to it.
Yep.
All right, and because you gained a health, now the game is tied. Haha! I will end my turn.
Okay then. So I'm gonna put down another island, and then, yeah, I'm gonna spend 4 in order to cast Hunting Wilds. There are a lot of cards with kicker in this set as well. I will probably not be casting any of the kicker stuff.
Well, we'll see how long these games go for. But again, because there's no fucking card advantage, each of us are showing 3 cards each in the hand, and not many options to draw. There's a chance we're gonna be top decking pretty soon.
All right, so I'm gonna swing at you for 3.
So I take a net total of 3 damage, and then the Kavu Predator gets another +1/+1 counter. Wonderful.
Yep. And with that, I will end.
I bet you do. I bet you do. Please, God, don't let me draw mana right now. Okay, we'll have it your way then. I'm going to put down a swamp, and then I'm going to fucking put a dilemma on you. The Temporal Extortion.
Okay.
If you pay half your life points, you can counter this spell. And the spell lets me take an extra turn after this one.
Yeah, take your 2 turns.
All right, thank you very much. I will. I'm going to swing into you with 3 in the air.
1, 2, 3.
All right, and now I'm going to end my turn. And since I take an extra turn after this one, now it's my untap step again. And I get to draw a card. I'm going to pay 3 for the black and 3 for the X. I'm going to suspend my Roiling Horror with 3 age counters or whatever the fuck. Every time one of these time counters gets removed, and that happens at the beginning of my upkeep, target player loses a life, and I gain a life, which I suppose is going to make your Predator more powerful. Doesn't matter. I'm going to swing into you for more damage.
All right, I'll take 3.
And it is your turn.
Okay, then.
This sucks.
All right. I'm going to put down another island, and then I'm going to spend 1 in order to cast another Essence Warden, allowing me to gain another life. And then
you get a +1/+1 counter on the Predator.
No, I do not.
Why not? Because I didn't gain a life. Got you.
Right. And then I'm going to spend 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, in order to cast the Primal Plasma, allowing me to gain 2 additional life, and I'm going to have him come in as a 3/3.
Nice.
Set annotation 3/3. All right. And then I'm going to swing at you for a 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, 5, but 4. Yeah. So I take 4 damage from your unblocked creatures.
Okay. Kavu Predator gains an additional red counter.
I guess I should be thankful that before I realized this interaction was possible, that I had enchanted a power 1 creature.
All right. And, yeah, I'll end.
All right, so at this point, Gerdak could give 2 shits that I have a creature with flying, I see. All right. Mana? Yes. Okay. There's a swamp at the beginning of upkeep. You lose a life, and I gain a life, and because I gained a life, Kavu Predator gets a +1/+1 counter. And, I'm going to end my turn because now I'm showing a 3/2 with flying and first strike that also gains a +1/+1 counter whenever it deals combat damage to creatures.
which is pretty nice.
Except for the part that you're showing a 6/6 about to be a... Well, actually, no, because if I kill the Essence Warden with Miri, then I do not gain life.
That is true. So, trying to think, do I want to actually suspend this or not?
Suspend it. Do it. Start that clock.
The reason why I would actually want to suspend it is if I want to actually hurt you a lot next turn.
I mean, from the look of it, I'm dead in 2 turns, no matter what happens. So just have some fun. Because I keep drawing into mana. God damn it!
All right, I'm going to suspend my giant dust wasp.
Nice.
Suspend 4. And I'm going to swing with my Kavu Predator.
You're swinging with the Predator by itself. Okay.
For 6 damage.
I will take 6 damage. So I'm down to 8.
Alright. And, yeah, I'll end.
Alright. This is looking pretty cool. Alright, well, I mean, thankfully my deck does have an answer to this. My deck has lots of answers to this exact situation. Roiling Horror loses 1... And then I gain 1. You lose 1. Kavu Predator is a 7/7 now. What's my draw? It's a useless legendary land. Urborg, Tomb of Yawgmoth is now in play, which means every land is a swamp in addition to its other types. Yes. Now, if I could give up right now and just, swing at... Although, it looks to me that, let me see, 2, 3, all right. Well, I mean, I guess I'll have like 2 life points at the start of my next turn. I'm not going to attack.
Okay, then. All right,
Jesus
so
Christ.
I'm going to spend 4 mana, 1, 2, 3, 4, in order to cast Harmonize, allowing me to draw 3 cards.
Hey.
I have to...
There's the card advantage.
Karma from Giant Dust Wasp. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. That is very nice. That is very nice indeed. All right, so I'm going to spend a green in order to cast Keen Sense on my Kavu Predator.
Yep. Whenever it deals damage to an opponent, you may draw a card. This is a really fucking powerful card, by the way, Keen Sense.
Yeah, Keen Sense is amazing. And I'm going to have my Kavu Predator swing alone for 7.
I'm going to block it. I have to block it. Block it, Mary.
Okay, Miri is deaded.
Bye-bye. I mean, not that it fucking matters. I'm about to spawn a fucking 0/0 with Suspend. Does nothing.
All right, and I will end.
Whenever a time counter is while it's removed from the... Okay, let me see this real quick. Okay. I'm trying to understand the stipulation on Roiling Horror that, okay, I'm removing the last counter. It says whenever a counter is removed from Roiling Horror while it's removed from the game. But is it still removed from the game after you remove the last time counter?
No, because now you have the option to play it.
Precisely. Okay, so I mean... Alright, playing the Roiling Horror without paying its mana cost, its power and toughness are each equal to my life total, minus the life total of an opponent with the most life, which is you. And 9 minus 14...
So it's a 5/5.
It's a -5/-5, so it's dead.
Okay.
And drum roll, please. Is my mana flood complete? Not quite, but I still die. Or do I? Holy fucking ball sacks. Okay, hang on. I think I got something here. I'm going to pay 4 to cast another Miri the Cursed.
Okay, I'll gain 2 life.
Fuck. And then I'm going to pay 2, and I'm going to cast a Dune Rider Outlaw by giving it to you. This dude has
protection from green.
It has
nice.
protection from green, which means that I can block your Kavu Predator now. And it also means that you can't deal damage to me with it in order to draw cards with your Keen Sense. I'm going to end my turn, because that was a really fucking lucky top deck.
Okay, for my upkeep, my Giant Dust Wasp removes a time counter. Alright, I'm going to put down a forest, and then I'm going to go for game. I will spend 4 mana in order to cast Timbermare.
Timbermare is a 5/5 with haste and echo. When it comes into play, tap all other creatures. Except the Dune Rider Outlaw. Or actually, wait, no. You actually can hit the Dune Rider Outlaw because protection doesn't give you protection from abilities that don't target.
Mm-hmm. All right, and then I'm going to swing at you for 5.
Okay, are you going to buff its attack? Because I'm not going to block it.
No. I forgot that Timbermare actually Timbermare actually taps all of my critters too.
Okay.
Oh,
so
and I gain 2 life.
You do gain 2 life. I was going to say.
All right, and with that, yep, I'll end.
All right. Well, this is looking like a pretty solid ass whooping. All right, mana flood time. Here we go. It's mana. Yes, it was. Okay. So that means, yeah, I am fucking boned. I'm gonna swing into you for 4 in order to maximize my damage this game. Because there is nothing else I can do.
All right, I will take 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right.
Doesn't Dune Rider trigger?
Dune Rider triggers.
Yeah, so
he gets a
at
plus.
At
the end of the turn, I'm going to end my turn now. He gets a +1/+1 counter, so now he's a 2/2 protection for green, but he's tapped because I attacked with him.